how to get better lighting in the viewport in Maya. So if you create, I'll do it here, create polygon plane. I can make this bigger. Then I could create a cylinder. Again, here, I'll make the height 4. Therefore, I'll translate it up by 2, so because it was halfway there. All right, so instead of using the lighting, if you go to create lights, and then you could do, let's say, point light. This is using Maya's lighting model, or lighting objects. We could use Arnold here, so you could either go to the Arnold tab or go to Arnold. We could go to lights, and we'll use an area light. So with an area light, you'll see that there's this plane with a line. That line is the direction of the light. So if I turn that the other direction, like this is where it's going to light. Now to see it in the viewport, what you do is go to renderer, choose Arnold, and then you'll get the Arnold viewport, and you'll have to press play. You have the different AOVs. Right now, it's just beauty by default, so that's all of them combined. And you can just press play. And what will happen, you'll change the viewport to a live, like progressive rendering of Arnold. So when you navigate around, it's going to be rendering in Arnold in here. Now the thing is, everything's black because the lights are not on by default. We could go to show, turn off the grid so we can have a better visualization. It's all black. Normally you would want to also set up your shaders in Arnold, in Maya, to use Arnold shaders. But if you're using the default Lambert shaders, if I go in here, if you're using the default Lambert shaders, those will get converted into a Arnold compatible shader on the fly or prior to rendering. So to get this to work, right now it's working, it's just that the light or the intensity is not strong enough. So we could go in here and choose exposure, though technically it's not exposure that you change. That is more of a computer graphics thing. You could change the intensity, but to find actually using the concept of exposure works better. And you could change this number to be higher, and you'll start seeing that the lighting actually shows up here. Now, there's a soft limit, meaning when I mean a soft limit, the actual slider itself has a limit on it, but the number in the box could actually go beyond what the slider could do. So I could put, let's say, 10 in here, and you'll see that it's a lot brighter and it's rendering in here. So, and when you do that, the soft limit is expanded. So now I could lower it and basically take this area light and move it live, and you'll see a live lighting in here. And this progressively gets better and better. What I could do is stop this. And one workflow you could do is go to, let's say, panels, go to layout, let's say go side by side. And here, I could basically go around, and this panel right here, I could still have Arnold, go to this light and move it around, and you'll see it update. Well, the thing is, this is also the same viewport, so if I move here, they'll change. If you want to keep that static, you could set up a camera. But just for this demonstration, one other thing you could do, I'll just close that. If you select a light, you could go to panels and say look through. And now you're looking through that light here. And I'm actually looking through this light. So as I move in this viewport, I'm updating the light position over there. And if you notice, if you notice like my light is acting like a camera and it's kind of rolled. Basically, if I want to roll it, I could go to view, camera tools, tear that off, and I could go to roll, and then I could change the roll for a visual. Doesn't really, you see it actually like rolling around itself here. Doesn't change the lighting really, it's mainly for your navigation. Or you could just take this and navigate around as well. And when you're done, you could stop it. And if you want to go back, you go to panels, layout, go to single pane here, and then you're back to what you were. And you can close these out. And you go render, you can go back to Viewport 2.0. Basically, you could reset everything if you're done with this. And if you want to see the grid again, go to Show, Grid. Or you could also do Display Grid. There are two different methods to show that.
Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.